Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for June 2022. This is a general reading, so feel free to take whatever resonates and leave behind for others whatever does not. To get a deeper look into what lies ahead this month, check out your readings for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. We are starting with a Celtic Cross reading and close off with an oracle card message. So here in your current situation, you have the moon, what crosses or complements, Page of Wands. Above in the conscious mind, Seven of Swords. Below, unconscious, you might not know is there, Five of Swords. In the past, you have King of Cups. In the near future, you have the Emperor. Your current attitude of the situation, Four of Swords. In your environment, Ace of Swords. In your hopes and fears, Page of Cups. And long-term outcome, you have the Nine of Cups. So, did I mention this? The Emperor in the short-term outcome? Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Okay. So here in the current situation with the moon, it could be that you are doing something, going on a journey, some type of task, something that does not have a sense of clarity to it. Maybe even a sense of potential danger. The reason why I say that is what you have in the unconscious mind, Five of Swords. This is about kind of winning at all costs, false sense of victory. It's like, a sense of almost overkill, not knowing when to walk away from a lose-lose situation. And in the conscious mind, you have the Seven of Swords, and that's a concept of liar, stealer, cheater type of situation. So for some of you, it could be that there isn't a lot of clarity of what's going on in a certain situation. And so it's like you're thinking the worst and you have concepts of, possibly needing to take down everything along the way to get there. With the Page of Wands as the card that crosses or complements, it's a sense of potential good news. It's also a sense of adventure and excitement, self-expression. So it could be for some of you that you are doing something that's really out of your comfort zone, and perhaps just thinking the worst of it. And here in your past with the King of Cups, it could be that this was some type of parent figure, mentor, someone that you trusted, or maybe even a counselor talking to you about how to really deal with this situation here. And your view of the situation with the Four of Swords, this could be just a sense of being really over processing the information that you're fearing and needing some time to really just clear your mind. In your environment with the Ace of Swords, sense of clarity, these are external factors influencing you. And so it could be that there is some truth you're trying to pursue, some some type of victory, some type of power or authority you're trying to attain. And this path is the way that you see getting there. In your hopes and fears, you have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups are, they're sensitive, they're creative, they really will open their arms, their heart, their mind to all sorts of experiences, to just know what the pleasure is, the feelings associated with it. Kind of similar to the Page of Wands, just willing to jump into new situations. Maybe there's also the concern of not protecting yourself in that process. The desire to experience something new, but also wanting to protect yourself possibly along the way. And in the near future, you have the Emperor. Emperor is all about power, authority, protecting their community, their kingdom, having a sense of a lot of, what's the word? Masculine energy, definitely compared to the King of Cups. For some of you, it seems like this could be about relationships. Maybe in the past there was this King of Cups that you were kind of either feeling set in your ways or comforted by this individual, and maybe things aren't really going the way that are on the up and up. Maybe there's some type of attraction to someone else or potential straying in the night. And here it's, maybe it's a challenge that is also not only, exciting, but could be downfall of a relationship. So let's do some clarification here. As the outcome with the Nine of Cups is a sense of your wishes being fulfilled. You kind of getting what you want in the end. But it's almost as if what you want isn't really necessarily on the up and up. Or you're still trying to figure out if it is. So let's take a look at that King of Cups in your past. Six of Cups. So that's a sense of nostalgia, a sense of harmony, balance, good memories. So this kind of could be maybe thoughts of like a parent figure or someone who you could go to, is caring, always supportive, always happy to see you, very loving. And it could be that person was very influential to who you are as a person, and maybe the route that you've been kind of on, you're just kind of concerned about how that person would see you. So let's see what's going on with this Moon card. Well, that one to come out. So we have the King of Wands. Okay, so it is the King of Wands is someone who is charismatic, take charge, visionary leader, following their passion, kind of, doing what they want, not following the rules, but they are also loyal and courageous. So it's kind of, we've got the King of Cups and the King of Wands. And it could be for some of you that there is like a dilemma of, do you stay with a person that is kind of emotionally stable and really is good for you, like kind of the person you thought you'd want to be with when you were a kid, that was someone that you're like your dad or like your grandpa, or are you trying, are you more swayed by someone who's confident, attractive, people just flock to them. So let's look at the Page of Wands here. You have 4 of Wands, and that is about celebration of reaching certain milestones, of a place in life where your community is supporting you, recognizing your accomplishments. This can be marriages, a new job, getting a degree, moving to a new location. So it does seem that to some degree this could be you kind of coming into your own like vibe a little bit, kind of stepping into who you are or who you want to be, or taking that route. So let's take a look at the 4 of Swords, which is a view of the situation or attitude. This 4 of Swords kind of needing some time to yourself, clear your head. You have 7 of Wands, and this is a card of inner conviction, standing your ground, and also being like feeling like being backed into a corner, like people are challenging you and testing you. So let's see here. It's as if it's you kind of deciding how you want to be. It's as if you have these different qualities in yourself, and people that draw out certain qualities you're attracted to. Maybe being attracted to someone with this King of Cups type of energy, or even displaying those types of qualities in yourself are more comforting, giving you a sense of home and almost like a sense of security and safety. And here with this King of Wands energy is a little bit more exciting. It's a little bit more challenging and daring. If these are the people that you're attracted to, then getting this type of person is going to make you make everyone envious of you. If this is a representation of you, then kind of everyone wants to be with you, or jealous. And it's almost as if what's crossing or complementing the situation is you want to kind of express yourself and be who you want to be, but in the long run, you possibly also are gonna, who this person is, who you want to be, the life you want to explore, you ultimately are thinking you want it to end up with you being committed to someone, married, starting a family. And here, with your view of the situation, it's as if you are not sure of, not sure, almost like you're tired of wondering, and you're just hoping that the true you will kind of, if it questioned enough, challenged enough, put in situations where you have to, you know, where that natural aspect of yourself comes out, that it'll be revealed. With the Seven of Swords above, it's in the unconscious mind. It's as if you don't want to be fake. You don't want to be who you aren't. So let's take a look at that Seven of Swords there. You have the Ace of Cups. And that is a sense of a gift from the universe, of emotions, of intuition, of love, of being connected. And, you know, it could be to some degree like this King of Cups and Six of Cups. It's a very loving type of caring energy. And to some degree, it is a receptive, it is more of a kind of like a feminine energy. And here with the King of Wands and these swords and the Emperor, it is a sense of more masculine energy. So it's almost as if what's on your mind is, you know, wanting to make a choice, but also like this Ace of Cups is part of you, and it's something that you have to consider. And what you have below in the unconscious mind, this Five of Swords, this is like a winning at all costs, which is interesting to see where that might have, where that stems from, how that influences you. It almost seems like it influences you by, you know, having power and authority. So let's take a look at the Five of Swords. You have the Chariot. And this is a sense of victory, and kind of reaching a goal and overcoming obstacles along the way. So if there is any kind of fear or anxieties that you have, it's like the unconscious part of yourself, like that works in the background, is just to like tear everything up. If there's you know, someone blocking your path, then knock them down, make sure they don't get back up. If there's a puppy crossing the road in front of you, kick that puppy out of the way. So let's take a look at your environment. This Ace of Swords in your environment is an influencing factor, and it can be influencing the conscious part of you in this drive just to like succeed in this masculine energy of victory and conquering. You have the Strength card, and strength is about not only inner strength and courage, but it is recognizing the strong parts of yourself, the weak parts of yourself, the animalistic, protective and the nurturing, tender aspects of yourself and embracing all of them. So for some reason, it seems like there is the Ace of Swords, this concept of victory, this concept of the element of air is more of the masculine, aggressive, assertive, taking action energy, as is fire. The element of fire is similar. With the King of Wands, it is air and fire put together. So it's almost as if this concept of following the masculine aspect of yourself is important, and it could be in contrast to this more like receptive, water-based, more feminine energy. So ultimately, in your hopes and fears, you have this Page of Cups, and that is again a more receptive, the element of water. Pages are also associated with the element of earth, but earth is also receptive. So in your fear and hopes and fears, there's this receptive, doubly receptive energy. But this energy is also one that is accepting of everything. Imagination, it's the creative aspect of self, whereas the swords are more, fact, logic, reason. And interesting, your view of the situation, your conscious mind, subconscious mind are primarily swords. So let's see what this Page of Cups in your hopes and fears has to offer. Three of Cups. And that is celebration of friendships, connections with others. So to some degree, it could be that your hope is to have that sort of a connection, but you fear it for whatever reason. Maybe this is like it reminds you of someone in the past that's no longer around, or someone who left, someone who wasn't there for you, and you wanted that person to be there for you. So you're kind of inspired by a more masculine approach to things. So, and that seems to be in your short-term outcome, short-term future, near future. That seems to be what wins out. So let's take a look at the Emperor. You have Two of Cups. And so it seems like it may be that you need to kind of go towards this more masculine, assertive, taking action type of energy to really balance yourself out, to be in a place where you and your higher self, or you and the parts of you that you haven't really acknowledged, are able to come together so that you can ultimately feel good about yourself, have a certain sense of self-confidence where you can have something to offer others, have enough in your cup to offer others. So this popped out to clarify the Nine of Cups. It is the Knight of Wands. This is an energy of fire and fire. So It seems here that if you are someone who is looking for something new or how to approach a situation, ultimately it looks like being on the offensive, going after what you want, stepping into a place of confidence, taking on that more masculine, assertive role is kind of going to lead you to feel really kind of confident and happy with yourself. So it looks like this is the outcome, and this is like the journey of kind of recognizing the parts of you that are more receptive and the parts of you that are more active, and really kind of blending them together in a way where you are able to kind of embrace the whole of you. And then the outcome will be that you will be more confident. You'll be able to pursue what it is you want, and make your dreams, whatever those are, come true. So I'm going to pull an oracle card to see which animal totem will guide you through the month. You have Penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. So it does indicate here, you can see like there's this penguin family. So there is this concept of family connections that are really key here, and being able to embrace those connections while also being your own person, or finding who you are as your own person, is really the path that you're going to be going this month. So interestingly, the penguins, they can't fly like, regular birds. It's a bird that can't fly, but instead actually swims in water. So here with this Ace of Cups. And then also, what's interesting about the penguins is the role reversals. Usually it is the male and female role of it reversals. Usually it is the male penguins that take care of the penguin egg and sit on it, while the females are the ones that hunt for food. And so it could be that you've been feeling out of place. Maybe you were raised by someone who was more of a loving male, and you're trying to kind of embrace this, idea of masculinity and what that means to be, what that means for you. And it could be that you've been kind of feeling here with this moon card kind of awkward, and then with the Page of Wands, you're wanting to express yourself and not exactly sure what that is. And really you have to kind of dive down deep into your intuition, and you embrace the different energies that you have. And it'll be that you are a unique person, and you should celebrate yourself however you see yourself. So just be yourself. So that's what I have for you. I'm hoping the reading provides a helpful perspective of your month, and we'll see you next time. Take care.